Hi, I'm Doan Shockley with Martin Ulysses Wines, and I'm very happy to be here today in the home of the matriarch of Camp Stewart in the Heart of the Hills camps up in the headwaters of the Guadalupe River. And today I thought we'd make a little bit of ratatouille. We're going to enjoy it with a bottle of Cherry Swallow and hear a little bit about the camp life from Kathy. So I'm going to start off opening a bottle of wine here. This is our Cherry Swallow. It's a true rosé. It's made from the Montepulciano grape, and it only has about 2 hours of skin contact time. So it comes out with a beautiful rose color, but it's not sweet like most people think of some of those rosés that are very, very sweet these days.
Not like lemonade.
No. It's got beautiful fruit on it, but it's not sweet at all, and the color is just spectacular. It's been a great year for rosés. So we were very excited to get this in, and I hope you like it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks, Don.
You're welcome. And to go with that, I thought we'd make a little bit of ratatouille. It's the heart of summer. Right here, I have some squash and some zucchini from Fredericksburg, just up the road. I have some red onions, a few cherry tomatoes. I have a Japanese eggplant. I think the Japanese eggplant's got a great flavor to it. And it's a little more true to the color. You may or may not know. Eggplant used to all be white. Mm-hmm. And they bred them to be black because they showed the bruises so much. So now that most of the eggplants that you buy are black, and you pay more for the white, and it used to be the other way around. So anyway, so I'm going to start cooking the ratatouille here. And I have a little bit of fresh basil, a little bit of fresh thyme. I'm just going to saute it all together with a little bit of salt and pepper. It's very quick, very easy. It's delicious. And then I'm going to serve it with a prosciutto, roasted red pepper, and brie panini. So I'm going to get that going. So
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the camp.
Okay, well, are we going to have,
we should
are we going to
definitely
drink while we cook
Absolutely.
and talk?
No, it's a cooking wine.
Cook-
I'm not going to cook with it, but it's for the cook. Like that.
Good drinking wine, too.
Yeah, very
It's great.
clean, good fun for summer.
It's great.
Um,
Well, you all may not know, Doan has been the chef here at Camp Stewart for Boys this summer.
Okay.
And we have thoroughly enjoyed him. He has added a salad bar because we were always so frustrated because the children didn't eat enough salad. Now, what's been the hardest thing?
Maintaining the salad bar, they have just devoured it. It's been a delight to see the soup and the salad have gone over very, very well. And it's been a great bunch of kids.
They've just been great, and you cannot believe how much they have eaten. And then at breakfast, he added a oatmeal bar with all the accompaniments. So if they don't want Fruit Loops or Captain Crunch or Total, we do have healthy cereals too, to go along with their eggs or pancakes or whatever. They can go have oatmeal, which they've really enjoyed.
It's been fun. So how long have y'all been up here? How long have you been here? When did y'all buy the camp?
Si and I signed the papers to buy the camp. Si's my late husband who died 2 years ago. We signed the papers on our first anniversary to buy the camp. I had intended to never live in the country again, having grown up on a ranch in East Texas without electricity or running water. Wasn't going to do that again. And 48 years later, I'm still here, and it's just been wonderful. In fact, the second generation is taking it over now. Jeeper, our youngest son, is now the director at Camp Stewart, and we have Silas Baggett the fourth, who may be 5, but I'll swear he is his grandfather reincarnated. He knows all of the camp songs and is always saying, let's play camp. And Ned, you might love to know his favorite video is not about the turtles or the nunjas or whatever, but it's the Camp Stewart video. So he watches them religiously. So I think maybe we'll have a third generation here at Stewart. And then we also own Heart of the Hills for Girls, which our daughter Jane Ragsdale directs. And both camps serve their famous homemade Camp Stewart ice cream, which when we got here in 1966, the recipe was written on the wall in the kitchen. They had these old-fashioned wooden refrigeration units where you put ice in to keep things. code, and the recipe was written in pencil. So I divided it all down, and it was the very same recipe I had grown up with my grandmother making. So we serve that at both Stewart and Hart every day. And we've always said that the food was the most important part of camp. Actually, probably counselors are the most important part, but none of them are happy if they're not happy with the food. So we always said that we had gourmet country cuisine or gourmet comfort foods.
Oh.
I doubt that there are many camps that go through as many fresh mushrooms and fresh cherry tomatoes and much produce and fruit as we go through.
It's been great because there is so much local produce around here. It's been fun to work with that and some local growers. Of course, you grow a lot here on the camp as well. The basil and the thyme, rather, the herb garden here. We've got zucchini and squash, green beans, onions that we've gotten all summer, and so it's been a delight. I'm afraid I'm going to miss the figs. That's what we're looking forward to because they're almost ripe, but I think camp's going to be over before the figs are ready.
You can just stay, or if camp's over, then you can come back for Triple S and enjoy the bounty of the figs.
I might just have to do that because I love figs.
Well,
And
you may have my share.
Oh, yeah.
I put in a few years ago, I put in 12 peach trees. A few years ago, 13 years ago, 12 peach trees. I have had, I think, one peach off of them the entire time because little boys climbed the fence into my backyard.
Oh,
They climbed the trees. Between the campers and the birds, they have thoroughly enjoyed my peaches. Of course, this year the freeze got them,
No.
and so there weren't any. But growing all of those things and having, excuse me, really fresh food and homemade breads and good food it's the hallmark of Hart and Stewart. So, and we've just been so glad. It's the first year in 48 years I haven't planned menus or ordered food. Doan's done all that. So, I don't have a whole lot to do anymore. Ooh, that looks good.
well, Houston loves up here. This is fifth year. My son's 5-year camper now. And so he loves it. Obviously, he loves food this year. But he's just always loved everything about it. We have riflery, lots of horseback riding. Jeepers are world-class hovercross player and equestrian, I guess, would be the proper
Yes,
way to put
he's
that.
world-class equestrian. He was the first American to win double gold medals in the Olympic Festival when the Olympic Committee put that on. He, I guess his last Olympic festival, he beat the young man who in the next Olympics went on to win the silver.
Wow.
So,
That's very exciting. And I don't know how many horses y'all have here, but just amazing.
they won't tell me because the feed bills are way too
Yeah.
high.
Oh, goodness. Well, I think this is just about ready. So I'm going to go and dish it up. And it's just light and crisp. And
Looks
I think
great.
wonderful bounty of summer. Smells delicious.
Would you
I
like
said,
for me to get some forks?
That would probably be.
Forks do here.
So it's been a delight being up here this summer. We had a great time. Beautiful home, beautiful property up here. The kids are having a blast. It's been music to my ears. You hear the kids in the dining hall. Some people say it's so loud there you can't hear yourself think, but it's music to my ears to hear them when I'm in here. Right, so, well, manja manja. It's simple, but it's good. When it's fresh and, you know, it was in the ground several days ago and you get it on your plate as soon as you can, it's delightful. So, thank you very much for
And
having us in your
hot.
home. Oh, yes. So, thank you for having us in your home. Thank you for having me up here this summer. And thank you for sharing the memories and sharing some more.
Well, I hope you'll be back next summer and for many summers to come.
I am looking forward to it. So,
And bring the wine with you.
I absolutely will. So,
We do not feed the campers wine,
no.
but we do cook with it
No.
because it does improve many a thing. The alcohol evaporates, so it's perfectly safe for all the Baptists like I grew up. It's okay.
Doan Shockley with Emergency Wine. Be sure to check us out on Facebook or on Twitter, and manja manja.